Earlier in the month, I made a video for Rubinite, a real slick boss rush game about a girl I thought was Little Red Riding Hood, but turns out she might be Little Red Killing Hood. This girl is bloodthirsty. A few weeks later, and we have the full release, and while I am starting a fresh game, just to make sure nothing has changed since the demo, for the most part, I feel like it's going to be the same, so we're going to cut straight to where the demo ended, so we can continue going where we left off. If you didn't see that demo video, I'll have a link down below. Go check that one out so you're not lost on the story. Believe me, this one is worth your time. Okay, first things first, all of the beginning is more or less exactly the same. I'm about to head to the capital to fight the second boss, but the skill tree is open. We didn't have this in the demo. We have the focus, the strike, and the 3-hit combo, but we can now invest and get upgrades. Bloodblade strike. After a strike, apply the target's blood on the blade, increasing the range and damage of her slash. I like that. I like that. I figured the talent tree was going to lean into the established play style of doing like light attacks and then really quickly focusing and building your pips, basically your strike points right before you get hit using perfect dodging, as opposed to like standing there and like holding it in. It takes a bit too long. It looks like they really want you to do similar stuff just from what I'm looking at here. Increase the base damage of all the slashes. Health recovery of heals, more damage. It seems, base attack of all slashes, it seems simple enough. That doesn't seem anything too complicated. We can't, this stuff over here is just not even available to look at. After a strike, continue holding to condense the target's blood into an orb. Detonate it, causing massive damage. Ah, that's kind of, okay, so it's a lot of stuff that just increases and improves what you're already doing. When immobilized after an attack, roll back. So a recovery. All right, we want this one anyway. We want the blood increase one. I just can't afford it. They might want me to take the enhanced slash. I'm gonna save up for Bloodblade strike. That seems like the thing I want to get. Do we just go and take on the second boss? I may as well just do that now. Go do the second boss fight, the one that we saw on the bridge. It's funny, when I played the demo, I spent a lot more time exploring and talking about stuff. I completely forgot that the lady who ambushes us on the bridge here is the same one from the opening video, like the opening animation that shows her running away after her clan was killed. An owl guy jumped in the way to save us from her attack. She's like, you know, the prowler who comes after us. She's the bloodhound. And for the second time, he stands in the way to save us, but it costs him his arm! What are you doing to my boy? He's got to get a mechanical arm at some point, right? It just seems set up that he's going to get like... he'll either be a one-armed warrior, or he'll get like a mechanical blood arm. The Guardian Fae. Now, I've forgotten everything about what she... about what she does. Was that different? I remember that glow. There we go. We're doing alright so far. We're doing very alright so far. I said I forgot everything about how to fight her. She's at half health. Hang on a minute. I messed up. I was about to say. Wait until I discover that Faye right here is actually weak. So weak. Didn't I get that dodge? Oh. There we go. It's a tricky way to fight, but when you get the when you get the hang of it, it's okay. I'm not getting any, oh my god, I'm not getting any speed clears for this one. Nah, just die, lady. I'm not getting any timer, like 30-second timer clears on this fight, but legit first attempt. Legit first attempt back. I remembered a little bit. I think they put a glowing effect around her grab attack, because it never used to telegraph it like that, right? Die. She gets away, though, doesn't she? Ooh. Oh, she blocks it. Don't get too cocky, kid. Even if I don't kill you myself, death will claim you one way or another. Those things will tear you apart and defile your soul. You'll never be able to open these doors. Damn. Damn. Ma'am, this is a child. I mean, yeah, the world she lives in and the people around her aren't exactly nice, but damn, this is a child. Nice. I haven't gotten any first try achievements yet, but I really feel like I should. The first two bosses, down without a hitch. Easy. Simple, one might say. Definitely didn't spend like 2 hours doing these fights on the demo. Back when we played it. But that was like 3 weeks ago, dude. That was ages ago. Ages ago. Oh, the eyeballs! I had forgotten that a big motif for this game is eyeballs. Because the queen lady, the evil dark queen, is snatching crimson eyes. Ruru, I know you're very curious about the world outside of the royal capital. Shouldn't be. It's awful out here. One day you'll get the opportunity to see the outside world. Don't. It's awful out here. Whenever you grow tired of it, I'll always be here waiting for you. I hope not. Because we still have the suspicion, because she's mum, right? Like, we're a princess, she's the queen, she's mum, she's shrouded in darkness all the time, we don't get to see her that well. I'm assuming the cliche that she's the evil queen looking for the eyes, right? Either she's been corrupted by some cosmic force, or she's actually just insane. Or maybe she's not, and it's a bait and switch, and it's just like, you know, an evil doppelganger, a twin sister kind of thing, you know? Something different. How is this guy so heavy? Couple stitches here, patch things up here. That's that arm taken care of. Is Roy gonna die? Don't be fooled by his thoughtful demeanor, kid. When things come down to the wire, he can be an impulsive fool. Don't worry, it takes a lot more than that to finish him. Really? Even if he tries to end himself, the pure blood crystal won't allow him to die. Yeah, so it's like the guy in the basement. Although the guy in the basement is a lot worse. Maybe that's like a hollowification process. You hit like maybe Roy, Mr. Owlman here will eventually end up like that. I don't know. Maybe we've called some training. It's funny how we've unlocked these, but I didn't have any crystals to learn even one skill. Well, I could have learned this, to be fair. New thing! While holding it, deliver a sunder... Wait, what? Can be used to counter enemies that attempt to grab Ruby. Oh, dude, we're full going Sekiro over here, so this is like my Makiri counter. Fire a dart. Can be fired while focusing and interrupt aerial red flash attacks. Are we serious? So everything is done while okay, so there's a numerous amount of attacks that we can't do much. So red attacks, purple attacks. This is going to take a bit of getting used to, because all of these require focusing. It's going to be tricky, but we should unlock both of these. We've got enough. Give me that. Oh. Oh. We're learning. Do I get a little tutorial for it now? I didn't expect this. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. I thought you would have to, like, manually select to practice, maybe, or something like that. Hello, dude. There'll be times when you'll need to keep distance. Uh-huh. Focus on an enemy from a distance to fire darts continuously. Continuously? Press circle to shoot a dart. Can also be shot while focusing. Holding the charge will grant a charge shot. Okay. Alright, so sure enough, she just... So this gives her something to do while she's focusing, I guess, from a distance. Oh. Oh, you hold it, and then you can let go. Oh, that's good. I thought you were going to have to hold it the whole time like a Mega Buster type of deal. But you can just, okay. You can, yep. That's fine. Hold the charge up, release, yep. Fancy. But this also interrupts red attacks, right? Isn't that the whole, like, the main gimmick is that I want to use it to do that? Does it have to be charged, or can I do a normal one? Sometimes leap into the air and unleash dangerous attacks that are difficult to dodge. That doesn't mean those attacks can't be countered. While the enemy is airborne, seize the opportunity, shoot a dart to disrupt their attack. Alright. Red aerials unleash an area of effect upon landing that can't be dodged. Focus. Seize the moment. Yeah. So does it just stagger them for a second, or does it actually, like, It looks like I got a pip for that. Go airborne again. I just want to see if I can react to it really quickly. I do. I get a charge for that. Oh, we like that. We like that. We like that a lot, actually. I love this very reactionary gameplay where everything is coming down to the enemy does stuff and I have to be aware, you know, I have to be able to react to it. It's very Sekiro coded. I kind of dig it. There's a lot of games where you're in control from, and like you're leading the dance. You're controlling the flow of combat that way. I like games like this where the enemy throws stuff at the wall, like it's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you're just like Neo in the Matrix. You're like, no, 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 and you can just stop most of their assault. It's less about waiting for them to do stuff and then reacting to it, like a traditional Souls game where it's roll, 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 hit, and it puts a little bit more volition in your control where you can take what they do and put it on, you know, turn it on its head. I like stuff like that. I like having more agency over what my enemies do and how I react to it. If you don't have any other business, leave. What is your name? I don't know. I don't remember most. What are they doing outside? Could you hear that? There's some loud construction out there. They're hammering stuff. My dog doesn't like it either. I can only vaguely recall a dark figure. Probably the one who created me. Their aura overflowed with sadness, pain, and anger. That bastard took it all out on me. Doesn't matter anymore. Come find me again when you're ready. I will, because I've got another whole thing to unlock and learn how to use. It's gonna take a minute, dude. We got tutorials to go through. We got things to learn. So now I immediately go back in. I like how it's jiggling, like it's begging me, please, please learn this. You need to learn this. They're putting a lot of emphasis on the gameplay approach that I said I didn't think they were going to go for, which is to hold the charge on people. Because it'd be a lot easier to react to reds and grabs if you just hold R2 and wait. Kind of like, you know, being at stance, and you just passively gaining your little marks, but then react with the knife throw or the sunder attack when it comes out, as opposed to, you know, slash, 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 he's about to attack very quickly, R2 and then dodge to build it. It's going to be doable, of course, but man, there's a bit to get used to, especially countering those reds are going to take me a second to get used to. At times, enemies might attempt to grab you. Can't easily be dodged with a simple roll. With complete focus, swing your blade and unleash. But you can, though. We've proven that you can dodge them, or at least avoid them if you can react quick enough, because the lady on the bridge was doing grabs. But we can sunder the attack. So this is just hitting him with my, yeah, it's just my light attack while I'm focusing. At the right moment to counter the enemy trying to grab. Oh, it wants me to just get used to the input. I was waiting for you to do the grab, dude. Does it have to... Oh, well, that's not good. I was going to say, does it have to be when he lunges? Or can I do it as long as he's glowing purple? No, see that? It has to be when the lunge actually comes out. I see. So there is timing. It's a bit like a perfect dodge. You have to time it exactly when it's about to hit you. And then you can clash, bounce off, and then get your critical hit. And it also builds a slash charge, just like everything else. That one's going to be tricky because it's not like it's. To be fair, the red attack one might be easier to do because you can just throw it and stop them as long as they're in the middle of the animation. That one requires more precise timing, which is fine, but depending on the enemy and how quick their grab comes out, or if it's very delayed like this guy's one, it's going to take me a second. These drills are completely worthless. Forget about skill, stamina, experience. Power is the most important. Your power as it stands now cannot even make a dent in me, let alone kill me. Why do you want to die? I've been trapped in this damn prison my whole life. I'm in constant pain day in and day out, but I cannot die. You can split my head and pierce my heart, but those wounds will heal before your very eyes. That's the curse my creator set upon me. He must be the one to release me. Constant pain, but cannot die. Poor dude. His life is agony. Reminds me a little bit of a Made in Abyss type of situation, you know? If you know, you know. We gotta go to that door, right? That door opened up afterwards. I'm actually surprised, in a good way, how much plot there is and how much there is going on in between the actual boss fights. It's a boss rush. Like, it's a bit like Elder Souls and games like that, where the idea is there's not a lot of enemies and, you know, stuff in between. It's boss fight, something happens, boss fight, something happens. But there's a lot of something happening in between. Normally, these games are a bit more, like, tight, where boss fight, 5 minutes to freshen up your build and maybe learn a thing, get straight back into it. But there's a lot of room in here for, like, story and characters and stuff like this, a banquet. Have you just stumbled upon this? That rose is glitching out. There's a chest over here, though. More goodies. Damaged orange talisman. I gotta fix my talismans up. I've only got 2. But I've been spending all my rubies so far. I'm kind of saving them all for the talent tree. I like the idea of getting new skills. Bizarre, this building should have been abandoned long ago, yet this room remains spotless, as if it had just been lived in. Is this entire space frozen at a certain point in time? Some kind of time freeze. Which are we? The food on the table seems normal enough. None of it has gone moldy or rancid. Maybe I should give it a try. Which are we? Could you please call out to me more softly and gently from now on? That food looks good. It's suspicious. It could be a trap. But I'm dying to know how it tastes. The gecko is going to get poisoned and die, or trapped in impermanence. What if eating the food is what, like, transports you to a mystical prison? You're an idiot. Don't do it. It's just bread. It's not worth it. Oh. At the very least, you're going to be having the worst night in the bathroom. It's got no flavor at all. So stop eating it. Stop eating it. I bet it's disappearing. I bet he's just basically eating a hologram, so, like, it's not going to fill your stomach or do anything. It goes in and it just disappears. Poof. Honey Rose. Nice. It's red, like me. Oh. Simulation is certainly... It's cute that the whole tutorial thing where, you know, you kind of transport yourself... Is it literally, like... I guess it is, because the rose is acting funny. But is it literally like a... I wouldn't say a Matrix, but like a faux magical world kind of deal? Or is this all within the mind's eye kind of logic? Like, you know, with the eyeballs and all that kind of stuff. Is this all happening internally? Is this an allegory for abuse and for trauma? Am I playing Little Red because it's you know, there's a lot of subtext going on here? Or are we thinking too far into the future and it's really just Queen's evil magic and time-related nonsense? Scissors. Oh no, gonna cut her hair. Why? Why cut her hair? Knife? Yo, this is escalating quick. Wait a minute. So... was I the one touching the rose and Mum saved me? Or was that Mum touching the rose and, like, evil sister came out? I'm starting to think it's an aunt. I'm leaning more towards the latter. I'm thinking our mother is the one that's talking to us, you know, the one calling us Ruru, and she died. And her sister, the now, like, Queen of Thorns, you know, Maleficent, basically, has kind of lost her plot a little bit. But then again, why come after me? I thought she likes me, you know, aren't I a good niece? I'm a nice niece, I'm cool. Leave me alone, auntie. I could be wrong about all of this. We're just hypothesizing right now. We're thinking aloud. We're using our big boy brains. Because this doesn't look like my memory. But then again, if it was all the mind's eye thing and I'm going through my own thoughts, then yes, maybe it is me. She restored the roses. Maybe this is her mind, though. Would make more sense that this is the Queen's mind and not mine, maybe not Mum's. Because every rose has thorns, right? And that's, you know, it's all part of the motif that this evil queen seems to have. Very pretty. Very pretty rose bush you got going on there. Objective updated? Yeah, but I'm more keen to go in and learn some new stuff. I've got 600 that I can spend to unlock the Bloodblade. Reminds me, what was this? Darts charge faster in focus. Increase max life. Increase the attack power of Thunder Slash. I think we need the Bloodblade first. Talismans, my items. It said objective. Was that... Just go find Witchery? Okay, fair enough. You didn't need to do that for me. I could find Witchery on my own. Should have known there's no such thing as a free... Ah. Yeah. 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 Ah. Damn. I mean, maybe it's better coming out that end than the other one. You don't want to absorb any of that. Just get it out. Much better. The space was enveloped by some kind of unknown spell. Magic this intricate usually needs a core to maintain stability. It got deactivated out of the blue just now. Did you do anything? The roses? Flowers? Okay. Geck. That definitely looks unusual and worthy of an investigation. Before I do that, I have some urgent business to attend to. Yeah, super sick. Do these doorways actually go? Aww. We're unlocking more of the castle as we go. Oh, I can come through here, though. What is happening there? Is that sand? Like ash? Dirt? Bursting in through the window there? Can't go that way. Fine. There's a lot of directions we can't go in, but what we can do is hopefully go back, find Witchery, pick up a new talisman, maybe. Or at least see what's available. Dude, this is all happening after the second boss fight. There's so much more happening in between these fights. It's kind of impressive. Are you going to let me craft? What else do you want? Damaged talisman. Did you find something new? I did. A little orange one that I found in a chest. To go along with that white one that I also found in a chest. With this, I can make more talismans for you. I want to craft. So what's been added? What have we got here? We've got talisman slots. A new potion that I could save for, but I might get a slot instead with my... Yeah, let's just get a slot instead. Now it's going to cost 2. The movement speed one, which was very good in the demo. This was basically just one that you always had. But we've got new ones coming up. Let's take a look at the new ones. Mitigates poison, burn, and other negative effects while allowing vision to pass through smoke. That is so painfully specific. I can't help but feel as though this is built to counter a single boss. Reduce the distance Ruby moves when firing a dart. Allows darts to always home in on fully marked targets and slightly raises dart damage. Interesting. This is all very, very interesting. However, I think before any of those, I want to unlock the Bloodblade Strike, because it's going to cost me like 300 to get a talisman, and then I won't be able to afford this. And this just seems good for more damage, and more damage means they die faster. They die faster, it's just good. Switch between strike skills in the status... Wait, what? What do you mean, switch between? Oh, it's a whole different thing! Wait, is it an improvement, or is it entirely new? It better still work the same. If it doesn't work the same, I might be in trouble. I'm very used to the first one. Patching up our little red hood. You gotta go to sleep. Really take care of that cloak. What's the matter? It's Roy's pureblood crystal? Worried he might turn into a monster? It is a hollowing effect. Okay. The crystals are keeping them from dying, but they'll slowly, like, destroy their humanity. Here's the thing. Everyone has some mana within them. For the bloodstained, their constitution is not unlike a set of scales, with their own mana balanced on one end and the pure blood on the other. Those with less mana can quickly be overwhelmed by the pure blood crystal. If that balance is lost, the victim can only become a thrall for the witch. And once that happens, there's no going back. Roy's situation is a little different, though. He possesses an extraordinary amount of mana. He won't end up that way. Unless they weaken him. What if Roy expends most of his mana while trying to defend us, and then it has, you know, a weakening effect, and then he's consumed by it? And then he ends up being a boss fight that I have to take care of once he's, you know, manipulated by the pure blood. I'm predicting all of this, man. You're setting up so many flags. I've blabbed on for long enough. Get some sleep. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Like, actually get some sleep. There we go. Tired is setting in. That was me last night. I was doing my best to stay up a little late. I've been going to bed really early and waking up extremely early. And it's been making things difficult when, you know, the afternoon rolls around and I'm so tired. Because I'm going to bed at like 9 p.m. and waking up at like 4 a.m. Maybe 5 a.m. if I'm lucky. And that's a really, really early rise for me. So by the time you reach like 5 p.m. the following day, I'm like, oh, it's almost bedtime. And it's awful. It makes it so hard to like do anything in the evening. I don't want to be that pigeons. I don't want to be that tired so soon. What did we find out, guys? What are we doing over here? Where's the next place that we're going to? Yo, kiddo. Which are we? You explain. Wait, his arm... So his arm was full-on restitched on and it's just gonna heal like that? I thought they were like wound dressing. I didn't notice that his arm was just like reattached. Dude, I got all worried and concerned for you being a one-eyed man. I was predicting a mecha arm with like a grappling hook, maybe an explosive one, maybe like a guts allegory, be kind of sick. But no, you just put your arm back on, that's fine. Remember seeing those eyes on the gate into the royal capital yesterday? I do. They're a magical seal against purebloods. Scent from Roy's pureblood allowed them to materialize. On a side note, your people are really into organic building materials. Really are. Bit more serious? Yes, sure. So he can't go in, but I can? According to the research, the true source of the seal is actually scattered across 4 different mana sources to the north and south of the city, where bloodstained roam. Okay. We're Zeldaing it right now. Go get the 4 things. Open the door. If you don't defeat the bloodstained at those mana sources, you're not going through the gates. Is there another way? Definitely not. The witch cast a barrier across the entire city. Her magic is completely impenetrable. Not a mouse nor even an ant could hope to burrow through it. Our only option seems to be to investigate the mana sources. Ruby, you can reveal their pureblood crystals with your ability. The task of defeating the bloodstained can only be entrusted to you. Think you can handle it? Yes. We're this far in already, by the way, and I've yet to see a new boss because of just how much stuff there is in between. I said it a minute ago, I'm actually amazed how much care there is to the story in this. In the meantime, I'll continue to investigate the monastery. Just let me know if you need anything. Alright. Like, I wasn't kidding. Normally it's like boss fight, 5-10 minutes, boss fight, 5-10 minutes. And you end up finishing it in like a couple hours at best because, you know, depending on how long the bosses take you. There's so much plot here. Any questions? The north. The north of the kingdom lies an active volcano, Mount Ashfrost. Named not because... Wait, named because volcanic ash falls like snow. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. The Ashfrost Hamlet, a settlement to the foot of the volcano, is where one of the local mana sources is. It's said that they practice a religion that has nothing to do with the goddess. Outsiders know very little about their beliefs. If you're heading north, you should start at the hamlet. What about the south? A swampy area called Green Shroud Vale. One of the mana sources. I'm doing that one second. I'm not going to a swamp on my first boss fight. My first real new boss fight back in the full game. No, no. It was originally a quiet location. City turned into a cemetery. where souls could rest at peace. However, the plagues that have swept through the veil over the years, that might be the one where I need the fog talisman by the sounds of it. A lot of, like, you know, gross, nasty... No, actually, the ash volcano was the fog one. Could be either, to be honest, but no, probably the volcano. If you're heading south, definitely start at the rest. No, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Whittly, what do you want? I want to take a look at crafting. Is there a 200? I can... No, they're all 3. Man, the numbers are not on my side. Give me 2 seconds. I very quickly... I don't like the idea of completely ignoring my... Nah, there's nothing... Is there anything in the room, though? I didn't like the idea of ignoring my friend in the basement. If he had something to say each day, I wanted to go check on him. The north. And the south. Okay, but then again, the south is a graveyard. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker, dude. It's a graveyard. We're gonna get spooky in here. This place was originally the burial ground for the kingdom's dead. A plague broke out more than a decade ago, causing great suffering to the inhabitants of the area. Let's go. Ah, I shouldn't be here. Oh, it's nasty. Don't step in that. Your nice little shoes. Don't step in that. Oh, I already hate him. Oh, actual minions? Wait, not raw boss fight? Unless this is the boss fight. Oh. Is it multiple dudes? The Gravekeeper. Which one's the real one? You. Ah! Okay. We're starting off great. We're starting off so great. He's fast. Okay. That was the... Oh my god, that was quick. All right. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. So we have to be mindful of... Oh, I thought that was the one where he jumped. No, I tried. I'm like, which is the one where he jumps? Oh, crap, dude. Oh, that's bad. Okay, okay, okay. So it's the sweep. He does this, like, golf club swing. I thought he did it last time. Hang on, golf club swing. Not the thrust. That one? Gotcha. Okay. I'm charging my stupid knife throw, dude. I was trying to do it while he was summoning. Don't stand in that. Oh, so sometimes he doesn't do it. Wait, that was like, it looked like the golf club swing, but then he didn't. Oh. That's it. Wait. Do I want to be hitting these? Oh my god, they explode. Oh, okay, I do. I can't see it! No! It's too far out on my screen. It's fine. We're learning. We're learning. We're making so much progress. We're learning so quickly. He has no idea. Get some of this into you. No. I want to be charging my knife throw. Oh, dude. I'm underestimating his speed. The other bosses aren't as quick as this. I had to, like, get used to their timing. I want to have these on different buttons. I can't be mashing my light attack and charge up my knife at the same my dagger throw at the same time. I'm yapping. I'm not concentrating on what he's doing. Ah. I'm too busy looking at the little pustules on the ground, which I could break. Where's a good time to charge up the knives? I just want to get, like, the Mega Buster charge for it. And then once it's charged, oh, you did that straight away. My bad, my bad. My heal does nothing at the moment. At best, it seems like it might buy me one extra hit. Just wanted to do that in case I could. Oh. Yeah, then he gets that stuck in the... What? Did I miss? Ah, I thought I get... You saw the knife go out. I must have missed. Can't stand in that for long. I can't see him. Dude. The Graveyard is the nasty one where I can't see through smoke. Ooh, wait, this one's gonna be tricky. I need to just get better at stopping some of these attacks. Knife. Knife. My enhanced slashes, which didn't last very long at all. For a knife. Him with that, and now we get big slashes. He really tires out though. Like he actually sits on the ground for a good minute when you stop him. Not that long. Knife. Run up. Slash him with it. Best we've done so far. Now he's tired. Look at him. He's worn out. We get some crystals. I want to get the dashes on these. Big slash. Knife. Yes. Ah. We messed up bad right there. Ow. Hang on. Pop this. I'm having a hard time with that one. When he's close doing that one. That one's tricky. Ah, that one's annoying. Yeah, I'm not good at the triple hit. Throw it. Slash him. Ah, there we go. We nearly sold at the end there. He has, like, it looks similar to my eye, where he, like, lowers his shovel and tries to do the golf club swing that normally leads into the aerial red. He has no grabs, by the way. I imagine the volcano guy might be the grabber. Oh, dear. Oh, smooth, 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 smooth. She's weaving. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's kind of sad. She just disemboweled him. Dude. Oh, that's kind of sad. This poor dude's like, no! I thought she was going to cut his head off again like the other one. Okay, we're back. I had to stop for a second because the construction stuff outside got really loud and the dogs do not like it. I was gonna say maybe we might have room to squeeze in one more boss fight here, but I don't know how long this is already, but you know what? We'll aim for it. If there's a lot of story stuff in between that slows us down, I might come back. I can squeeze an extra video out of it for you. Otherwise, if we can get to the northern volcano area, I want to see what that volcano boss is. No one can stay forever in this world. Yes, mother. Ruru, you must learn to never forget the past. Yes, mother. Those memories are proof that we were once alive. Yes, mother. Cool. Ah, which doorway was the library? It was the first one, the very southern one, right? Like the middle one, I think. Let me guess. Widowly is down there. Nothing happening in here yet? I feel bad for this guy, man. I want him to say something to me at some point. I want a little bit of a discussion with my friend in the basement. Hello. Well done, Ruby. If Witchery's right about this, one of the seals on the city gate should be broken. Get some well-deserved rest tonight. Yeah, that eyeball popped like a zit. It was gross. It was all gooey and stuff. Believers of the goddess have a custom of lighting candles at night. Illuminating the darkness was only one of the reasons. To the faithful, candlelight symbolizes light and hope. The flame is a prayer and an appeal for guidance. When you're feeling confused or uneasy, try lighting a few candles. Do you pray, Roy? No. The goddess betrayed me. The bitch with two backs. Never forgiven. Rarely. Frankly, I don't think there's a deity out there that would really lend me a hand. However, candlelight does have a calming effect. That much is true. Now back to the topic at hand. Another new hidden space appeared beyond the passage. You can get there by walking straight ahead. Looks like a library, and Witchery is already investigating, of course. Magical barriers can't just be filling up empty space. Something's being protected or hidden, perhaps. Hidden, perhaps. Meditation allows Ruby to reflect on herself and contemplate the past. By lighting candles and meditating, she can relive past battles and memories. Okay, it's a way to do repeat fights. I wasn't sure if you could just go back to the stages. Is it like a different fight maybe? I'm not gonna recall battle just yet. I'm gonna let that sit there for a moment. We do have a lot of the Rubinite stuff though that I can use for upgrading some things. I might... Is it finally time to like actually equip some new talismans? Maybe, possibly. Let me check my roses real quick. No, nothing new to worry about there. It's down this one, right? No? Ah, oh, damn it. I had a 50-50. I couldn't remember which doorway it was. It's down here through all the ash. There we go. Eek! A snake. Blank. Blank again? What kind of prankster would just leave a stack of blank paper here? Blank again? Words, pictures, anything. There has to be something... Sorry, some useful information here. Ah, this lizard has the hearing of a... Dude, you know what just happened? I just stunlocked myself. I went to say it had the hearing of something, and I genuinely could not think on short notice of an animal that is effectively deaf. I was about to say like a cave fish, but those guys are infamous for being blind, not deaf. What is an animal with like terrible hearing? There are animals in the animal kingdom that can't see. There are animals that have like, you know, various types of navigation based on sonar and all that kind of stuff. What is a famously deaf animal? Or borderline deaf, like terrible hearing? I'm blanking. I swear there has to be at least one. Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, let me know down below. Find a good example of a deaf or borderline deaf animal and let me know what it is. You little brat, I've told you a million times not to scare people like that. Never mind. What a letdown. Every book I've looked through in here so far has been entirely blank. A large library were like this, just filled with empty volumes. It'll all fill in as I, you know, uncover the truth and the memories and fix stuff up. Don't bother me right now, I need to do some more digging. Where oh where can I find a normal book? Oh, all these books and nothing to read! It's like an analogy for Netflix. I'm half expecting to walk in and find... Oh, hello. I'll come back. I don't want to go this way just yet. I'm half expecting to find a spot on here that I actually can read. Maybe learn a new skill, get some rubies out of it, maybe? Or there's just a glowing ball down here for me to pick up. Okay. Do I get it from the top side? What is that? The belfry key. Gargoyles. Terrifying. And now what's down here, I wonder? Oh, this full-on leaves. No. It's a big corridor, man. I'm only a little red hood girl. Okay, is this an infinite hallway or is it just really... I check every door. It's looping, right? It's actually... It has to be looping. Let me just turn around. Oh no, is it not actually... Oh. Oh. For a second, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, there's blood under that door. There's blood everywhere. There's bones. There's papers. This took a turn for the worse. Impromptu boss fight, maybe? No, surely not. Ooh. Oh. The ambience, dude. Oh. Oh my god. Who could possibly be bleeding that much behind this door? Those are my auntie's thorn shadow hand things. Yeah, look. I'm just gonna keep calling her auntie until I know better. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I'm a fan of... Oh, okay, there's a new door. New door discovered. Let me just go... You know what would be really funny is if I turn around and go back this way for a second just to double check. Yeah, okay. So, would that infinite doorway have kept going until I turned around and went right? The door can't be opened from this side. Thank you, Dark Souls. Not again. Okay. Thank you. Open the door. Where does it lead to? Oh, it's a shortcut back to here. Cool. Anyway, I went back all the way through to the library because I didn't go through the belfry door. Man, this place is big, big. Like, it is huge, huge. I don't like the fact that the little shadow girl in the doorway looked just like me. There's usually more than just symbolism when it comes to that. Open the door. Ah, another glitchy book. I say another, it's another glitchy item. Time to learn more about my auntie's secret past. Oh. Okay. Give me a second. We're in a very creepy part of our lives right now. And I want some of these sounds to be a little bit louder. It's a very quiet game for the most part. Hello. Oh. I love it when it goes dark while I'm praying at night. Oh. She's got a crutch, the poor lady. It's like a sister. It's a nun of the Holy Order. Wounded, but her faith keeps her going. No amount of physical impairment can prevent me from teaching the gospel. Lesson 1. More than 2 shakes, you're playing with yourself. There we go. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. But wait, which girl is this? That's the one that I thought was the mum, right? That's not the... Or is that the... No, it has to be the auntie, I guess. My child, you're gifted with the occult magic. We'll have to burn you by morning. I'm getting a little bit mixed up on who was who. I thought that was the one that I thought was mum. Wasn't that the one whose hair was going to get cut? I'm guessing that's the one that came in with the knife. Based on the powers alone. Unless they both had those abilities. But I'm going to guess not. She made a goose. Or swan, I guess. Ah. Your creations don't last. She's frustrated. Oh. She's angry. Your lessons are useless, sister. I have no need for them, lady. I really like the way we're transitioning in this. There's some slick hidden screens here and there. I like it. Horror games like to borrow that a lot. Horror games have a lot of the best hidden transitions in places. Look at her, cramming her mind with knowledge of the dark arts. Good lord, there's so much evil in this room. And what's this one about? Hello? Damn! All the books downstairs have disappeared! What in the blazes happened here? This is worse than that time when Roy got drunk at a tavern. Drunk? That's beside the point. There seems to be a lot worth investigating here. It's a research time. I still want to read this one, though. Scribbled notes. Illusion magic is an ancient art that alters the appearance of things through construction and fabrication. The more information incorporated, the more realistic the illusion will be. That information can come from the object's inherent qualities, like its size and color, to the caster's own understanding. To create large-scale illusions, the caster's memory is the best material, but it requires a higher level of magical power. An illusion can be visually flawless, but it cannot be imbued with meaning. It is ultimately a false existence. Aha! Well, now it all makes sense. The Dark Queen Lady is an illusion created by our mother, who's probably not dead, but is grief-stricken, or something. There's going to be some grief analogies going on here. I am prepared to believe that the Dark Queen herself isn't real, and it's just Mum the whole time. And the Dark Queen is a facade, it's an avatar. It's not real. Much like the castle we're in, with all the doorways and all the hidden shit that isn't real. Because this place was originally... we might be living a memory right now, I don't know. But there's a lot of nonsense going on right now when it comes to what's real and what's not. But my guess is the Dark Queen is fake. But the Dark Queen's facade might be based on the other girl in the memory who probably died. Maybe, well, either that or maybe the Queen died and the Dark Thorn Lady is using the magic to make this. No, I don't. Oh, the bell's ringing. Should I go back? Ooh. No, surely not. Surely not. I need to get soup. I need to get... what's happening over here? Why are you upset? That bell is way too loud. My ears. What else do you want? I should go back for that bell, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be stubborn, and I'm going to sit down here. I'm going to find myself a talisman that I want. Boost the distance. I'm not using this throw in general combat very much. I might need to change the binding. Because the best time to do it, in my opinion, would be to charge up while I'm attacking, but I don't think I can do that. But then again, just charging it up and throwing it in general isn't super amazing at the moment. But then again, this would raise the damage. You know, as crazy as it might sound, I might just buy Flutter Step. No, I don't really care. I kind of just want to learn more skills. Nothing right now, but I should go back for the bell tower at some point, but I won't do it now. Because I am stubborn. This Bloodblade strike is just the normal thing, but improved. I'm glad. It does give me the impression, though, that some of these other ones down below might be similar changes. After a strike, continue holding it to condense the target's blood into an orb, infusing it with magic and detonate it, causing massive area damage. That's just more damage on the strike, right? We want that. It is very expensive, though. 800, but surely worth it, yeah? The attack of the basic strike. I should be improving these, to be honest. My basic strike does account for a decent chunk of my damage, and if I don't get this, I'm gonna regret it. 800 for the big pop is really good, but I could get these. There we go. Increase the base attack power of all slashes, 800, 500 for that, 5. Could get this when immobilized after an attack. Roll back up by pressing. When immobilized after an attack. When I get hit or when my attack has recovery? Rolling recovery. Now that's when I get hit, surely. Whoa, what? After a strike, apply the target's blood on the dart, slowing them to deal increased damage, fly faster, and pierce through enemies. That's kind of cool. We'll leave it at that for a second. Soup. Magical barriers can't just be sealing up empty space. Something's being protected or hidden, perhaps. Soup. Do I get to take the soup down to the basement, dude? Wow, look what I found! What did you find? Oh, no. No. I don't believe that you can play. When did Lizard start playing music? Had no ears? How rude! Might be lacking external ears, but we still have internal auditory organs. Yes, lizards can hear. Snakes, all that kind of... You don't need ears to hear. In fact, I think there might be just as many examples of creatures without ears as creatures... No, there's more. Are we kidding? Most things don't have ears. Sounds as good as new. Enjoy? Ah, how lovely. Get a sip of my cordial while we're listening to these tunes. Very nice. What do you think? It's missing something? Nah, just say it's nice. You have a discerning ear. Let me serenade you with another tune. How many days left? 6? Oh no, it's 7. My bad, the funny number. That's 7 bosses left? Dude, this game's bigger than I thought if that's the case. With the quality of the storytelling and the little character animations and whatnot, I assumed that you couldn't make the game that big, given its, you know, scope. But it might actually be quite large. Also, no soup for my friend in the basement? How sad. I discovered tons of incredible information inside the belfry. Before I tell you what I learned, I'd like to ask if you encountered anything strange during your investigation these past few days. All of it. I knew it. The room that was unsealed was actually hidden under an ancient illusion spell. If the text is correct, magic like that is made by projecting memories to build the illusion. You must have brushed against the core without realizing and destroyed the illusion. Whoever cast such a sophisticated spell clearly didn't want anyone to see the room as it truly is. What else did you see in the memory? I don't know. Was it like a dream? Hard to remember once you woke up? In any case, this is fascinating. Wow, I've never seen this kind of spell before. I must perform more research. Cool. Roy! You have successfully defeated the Bloodstained of the Hallowed Rest. There are currently 3 mana sources remaining. Keep it up. Any questions? The Belfry. I went back to check the Belfry last night. That messy room is filled with books and notebooks, many of which are related to magic. I'm almost certain that the witch had once been there. How come? Magic is strictly forbidden in the kingdom. Possession of magic-related books is a severe crime, let alone using them. I told you! My child, you're gifted in the occult. We will have to burn you. To leave that material out in the open, only she could be so brazen. I must continue with my investigation. Any questions? Nah. I do want to go and see my friend in the basement, though. But probably also wrap things up. From what I'm understanding, every time you beat a boss, there's like a solid 15 or so, you know, minutes worth of plot and revelations, I should say, to come from it. And if I go beat the boss in the volcano, I'm gonna want to immediately do all of the story exploration again afterwards, and I don't want to cram too much. I don't know what I'm going to be cutting and leaving based on the initial gameplay experience. So for all I know, this is like an hour and a half long, or it could be, you know, close to 2 hours long. We'll see. But in any case, give me a second. Maybe I'll hit that quick save and hit the main menu.
Dude, oh, that's nice. The main menu's changed to show little Ruby sitting on the bench. I like it. I'm enjoying this one. I hope you guys are too. Let me know down below if you've picked it up for yourself, if you were curious about it, how far you've gotten, what you're enjoying so far, or what your like combat methods are like, because I'm sure a lot of you down in the comments have had a much better go at some of these bosses than I've been showing so far. The graveyard guy wasn't too bad. It took a second to get used to the new mechanics, but it's mostly pattern recognition and knowing what is good to dodge and what's not. I'd love to go back and at some point do some proper cleaning up on those fights and get like good times. Not really like chasing, you know, top times, but just one that feels good for me. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here because I've enjoyed watching some Rubinite, and I will see you all again next time. Have a good one.